Is this how you get rid of snow? I'm usually a cleaning girl. Hey friends, and welcome back to Lake Life with Lily. On this week's episode, we're going to show you how we prepare for and deal with snowstorms. Now, I know that up north, y'all are probably making fun of us saying 6 inches of snow is not a snowstorm. But for us down here, it can be. It can definitely feel like that. There's a few factors that play into that. As far as our road crews in rural areas, it can take a little bit to get out here, and we have to think about how we can safely get down to the marina and how to make that happen, as a lot of marinas, you know, sit at the bottom of a big hill that goes down to the lake, ours included. So we have to think about that. And up north, there just aren't really covered slips, and people take their boats out of the water in the winter since it gets so cold. Down here, the majority of our customers, they keep their boat in the water year round, and they depend on us to keep their boat safe under the protected slip. So it's up to us to make that happen for them. The main factor that we think about as far as snow goes is the weight of the snow on our covered slips. So with our H slips over here behind me, those are our newer slips. We have estimated that we have about 400 square feet of roof above each slip, and we have 60 slips, so that comes down to about 24,000 square feet of roof. So the average weight of snow, which can be either more or less based on the water content, weighs about 1 pound per cubic foot. The average compact SUV weighs about 3,740 pounds. While these things might not seem related, if you have even just 1.75 inches of snow, going with the weight measurement that we discussed for earlier, on our 24,000 square feet of slips, that comes down to about 12 compact SUVs sitting on the roof of our slips. As you can imagine, it's super heavy, and we have to take measures to make sure that it doesn't collapse our slip roofs. And there are multiple factors to that. It depends on the pitch of your roof, the flotation, obviously the weight of the individual snow, if it's a heavier or a lighter snow, and it depends a lot on ice. Ice on average is 5 times heavier than the average snow, so if we kind of get some that melts off and then it freezes over, that's super heavy, or if we just have an ice storm, we have to really watch for that, and we have to try to get it off. So luckily on our H slips, thanks to the flood a couple years back, we have pretty good support and flotation on our H slips, but we do have to worry because they are so big. Another issue that we have with snow here in the south is, you know, we're not prepared for it, and it's really hard to predict. We have a lot of mountains, so you know, up in Jamestown they may get 8 inches where we might just get 2 down here, but you know, lately we've gotten like 6 inches, which is a lot for us. It's just really hard to predict, and we're just not as prepared. We do our best, and from an insurance perspective, it can cost a premium to get snow and ice coverage if it is even offered, and then you could pay like $50,000 to $100,000 worth of a deductible before that coverage even kicks in, which obviously is a ton of money, but ice can do a lot more damage than that, so it can still be seen as very worth it in the long run. So today we're going to take you along with us as we prepare for and deal with this snowstorm that we got going on. We gotta have salt for the roads. Today, baby?
We are getting our water pump set up so we can blow snow off the roof.
Yep. Why do we have to blow snow off the roof?
Because snow is very heavy, and if snow gets on the roof, it could possibly sink or collapse our docks. It's currently 1:20 down here at Eastport, and as you can see behind me, it is snowing pretty hard right now. It's been rain up to about an hour ago, and just in the short little span of time, we've probably got half an inch of snow. And there are some humongous snowflakes.
Oh, look up, straight up. Oh my God, that is so cool. Oh. I have never in my life. That is some of the coolest snowflakes ever. Oh man, it's got my eyeball.
So what's the plan?
We just scoop it, and we throw the salt on the road. And we hope that it keeps it from getting icy.
State of the art.
Yes. Everybody from Indiana and Ohio and Michigan are probably going to be making fun of us.
Do what you gotta do. Checking on our slips. As you can see, we got a ton more snow last night, which is super pretty, but as marina owners, it makes us worry about the weight of the snow on our docks. Snow weighs a ton, and it can actually be so heavy that it'll weigh our docks down, and they can collapse if there's too much snow.
All the snow and ice has caused another dock to collapse out on Old Hickory Lake, and now marinas across Middle Tennessee are concerned they could be next.
So we're checking on that today, and the way that we check that is the way the slip comes out with its angle in the water. Sometimes if it gets so slanted, that's when it'll collapse. So we're looking at it today, and it is slanted a little bit, but it's not so much that we have to take measures to get the snow off the roof. So we're pretty happy about that, because you saw in our earlier part of this video where we set up our pump, and it's very cold out here, so we're pretty excited not to have to blow snow off the top of this dock in the freezing cold. But we'll keep checking on it just in case. If it gets colder and ice is over, that is also super heavy. Ice is actually heavier than snow, so we worry about that as well. But for right now, it looks like we'll be okay. We just got to keep checking on it. Long live lake life, I guess.